What's going on, my Sith friends? Darth Kimchi here. Welcome to the show. So we're back with another roster review. On today's show, we've got Mol Eliza. I believe that's a given name in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes because you see it everywhere. And then he's a part of Foul Shorts. So as always, explain your guild name and your given name. If you're planning on changing it, comment below. Alright, so if you're new to the channel, I'm all about helping people with game progression and being able to dominate and win every round when you get to my division, Division 7. Alright, so let's help out Mol Eliza. You can see it on the screen, he's not a part of Grand Arena yet. So I know that's not a galactic power thing because I think Division 11 is 0 galactic power up to almost 1,000,000. So is that a feat thing? Do you have to be level 85 or something like that? Comment below, somebody. Let me know. All right, so we're going to start with his fleet. So I see he runs with Tarkin, Silencer, and the First Order TIE pilots. So maybe he's going for Supreme Leader Kylo Ren. Very nice. Let's take a look at that fleet. Okay. So you see it right there. Super fresh galactic power, 234,000. That is awesome. First off, thank you, Mol Eliza, for playing the game. What I could definitely say is this early on, just be patient, stay the course, do your dailies, and like I said, just be patient. It's going to take a while, but it will get better, so don't worry. All right, so let's take a look at the capital ships first. Okay, I'm going to turn that down a little loud. All right, so he's got that Executrix, Endurance, and Home 1. He's not even using Home 1 or Endurance. He's using Executrix. All right, so of course when you get into Grand Arena, you'll need 2 fleets, one for defense, one for offense. So you got to activate or work on one of those. But now, of course, due to my last Grand Arena, light bulb went off. I now know how to make everyone dominate. You don't even need fleet. Raise your galactic power through your roster, make your roster viable, hold on defense on the bottom back wall, and you will win. All right. So I would keep it like it is. I would just keep Executrix. We just keep that for defense or for offense to take out his one fleet. And you just hold on the back wall. All right. Let's take a look at the rest of his fleet. So, of course, early on in galactic power, he's got the First Order TIE Fighter pilots. Silencer, pretty cool. Imperial TIE Fighter, sorry about that. Imperial TIE Fighter does do a lot of dodge. I remember he used to rule back in the day in Grand Arena with Biggs and Vader. Jedi Consular, not bad. Geonosian Soldier, pretty cool ship. I'm using that ship now. Don't use anything else. Resistance X-Wing, Clone Sergeant's Fighter. So early, but not a problem. Like I said, you don't need ships. Let's take a look at the roster. Let's go back out, take a look at his squad arena team. So he uses the Phoenix squad. Really cool. So when I was coming up in the game, I did use Phoenix on defense. I would use 3v3 Hera, Kanan, and Zeb. It did very well. And then, of course, I would save Ezra for offense with some Jedi. Okay, let's get into his roster. Okay, so very nice. With the Phoenix squad, that's a good direction to start going. You get Thrawn, you get Emperor Palpatine. He's already got Palpatine at 7 stars. It's pretty cool. Let's take a look at some of the mods on his tunes. Ezra, very nice. He's definitely using this team. Modded for crit damage. So you definitely want to complete some sets, especially when you're early on in Galactic Power to get the bonuses. So let's see why he hasn't had a complete set. Let's take a look at this. Protection. Okay, it's got no speed. So you see my mod videos. Definitely get something different. Get something with some speed. Dump this right away. I know it's a gold mod, but it's got tenacity. Get rid of it. Protection. Switch that to, I think this early galactic power. You can do protection. You want survivability. I have offense on mine. Offense here. It's got no speed. Got to get rid of that. If you're doing well with this, I try to be more prepared for Grand Arena. It's all about speed. You want Ezra to go as fast as you can. Okay, I would definitely, you got to put speed here. You got to get rid of this. And as you see how these mods are like light blue like that, it just tells you that they're not maxed out to 15. Okay, so you're going to use Phoenix Squad definitely in Grand Arena in Division 11. So the key to Ezra, he's got to be super fast. Give him as fast as you can. To call to assist, he's amazing. He can one-shot tunes. This is a very good tune. Critical damage, critical chance, or offense with critical chance. It'll do very well. And get speed. You got to have speed. I don't care if it's like 4 speed, 5 speed. Get rid of all the mods that don't have any speed on it. Take a look at Hera. I have Hera modded for survivability. So I like the defense. I like the health. Complete sets. Go to mod challenges. I know you're early in Galactic Power. You might not be able to, but definitely switch out these mods. Do complete sets. Do tenacity, defense, health. Potency here, definitely good. Okay. Offense, no. She needs survivability. She's not your damage dealer. Got to put speed here. You have to have speed arrows on all Phoenix members, and they'll do very well. So for Grand Arena, Mol Eliza, definitely change out the mods on your Phoenix squad. You will be using Phoenix. Zeb, you've got to put potency. I would suggest 4 potency, 2 health. You want him to land his days all the time. Very good with the potency, protection, health. Got to get speed. Got to get rid of these. Yeah, definitely get rid of this too. You have to have speed. Okay. Kanan, he's got to be your wall. He's got to be thick. Don't use the Zeta. Health. Okay. Crit damage. No, he's not your damage dealer. Go protection, health. You do want Kanan, got to get speed here as well. You want to get Kanan to go fast enough so he can at least taunt. So definitely get him fast enough to at least taunt. Chopper, I would mod for... You could probably do speed because I like how he assists all the time. I have speed on my Chopper as well. 183, nice, okay. Offense, he does do some damage. I like when he assists. You want him to do a little bit of damage. Okay. Very nice. A decent mods on Chopper. Okay. Now let's breeze through the roster real quick, and then we'll go back up. We'll point out some big tunes. Darth Vader will come back and look at. Bad Batch, very nice. Okay, so the rest of these tunes he's not working on. So I also recommend do not activate tunes you're not going to use. Control your galactic power, control your relics, control your zetas. Have a very viable roster. Build counters, build teams. So Grand Arena is going to start. You have to have 6 teams. So we'll take a look at some teams here in a little bit. Okay, now let's take a look at some stars. So I love the way Cad Bane looks in the cartoon. In the show, he's awesome, but he's hot trash right now. Early on, Galactic Power, since you have him 7 stars, he probably does very well. He can stun, he double hits. I do like Cad Bane. Early Galactic Power, he's very viable. So Palpatine, let's take a look at Palpatine's mods. You've got to get potency, potency, potency. I think I have speed with potency. I'm not sure. I think I have more potency. But my Palpatine's at least 100% potency. 20%, no. Okay, so switch to potency. You got to get speed arrows. Okay, so to get them viable for Grand Arena and to, stun some people and to dominate, I think you just need to switch up some mods. You've got some good tunes so far. Boba Fett, very nice. I use execute all the time when I was coming up. Tenacity at 89%. Explain the tenacity you have on Boba Fett. Now, I love tenacity mods, but Boba Fett does some damage. He needs to be crit damage or crit chance or offense and crit chance. You want him to crit all the time and crit hard. Okay, switch that to crit damage. I would switch this to potency. You want his debuffs to land. Gotta get speed here. I can understand the crit avoidance early on, to be, to avoid the critical hits and to survive longer. But if you had 30 speed, it's better than crit avoidance. Okay, speed 136. All right. Like Boba Fett, he's one of my favorite. I love bounty hunters, Kylo Ren, General Hux. So comment below, Mol Eliza, what's the galactic legend you're going for? In the video I put out on how to dominate, you've got to have, what I talk about is you got to have a galactic legend. You know, it takes a long time to get one. You know, you have to slowly farm, but at the prerequisites, you know, build teams around what's needed to achieve your galactic legend. And like I always talk about, you've got to head towards Jedi Knight Revan, Padme, and then Darth Revan or Darth Malik, or Gas, and then a GL. Has to be that route. You know, whatever it takes you to get to those teams, you know, build up to it, but you've got to get that direction. All right, so let's take a look at Vader. So Vader in early Galactic Power is so OP. My good friend Darth Nihilus, I like when he does Vader solos. It's pretty cool. He is so OP. You know, you've got to work on him. And when your Grand Arena starts, you will use him to solo teams. He will be a team all by yourself. And to make him really good, you've got to get a potency cross. You know, I lost to a Sith Eternal because my counter was incorrect, and I fixed my Vader. I saw Arnold's mods. He let me look at his GG account, and he has a cross potency. You've got to have cross potency. So my Vader now is at 90% potency and 100 and like something percent crit chance. So very good. Better than 60% that I had. You got to do potency here. On solo, you want him to land dots. You want to do crit damage here, very good. Level this mod up and see if it has speed on it. Okay, and then I would switch to crit damage, crit chance. Now, of course, coming up, you know, you could do speed early on. If your Vader can go quick before anyone else, you're going to win. And if you got a Vader mirror match, the quicker Vader is going to win. So do speed and then crit chance. I'd probably recommend that, which you already have. That's really good. Okay, so should we get out of here? Yes, I love Vader. He's amazing. Definitely work on your Vader. Okay. Thrawn, you don't really need him now anymore. Like I said, the direction that I give, I see a lot of times he's not relicked, but I like Thrawn. I think he's second best plug-and-play tune to Wat Tambor. His fracture is amazing. You could take anyone out of the game, basically. Get him to go fast. If you had a fast Thrawn by the time your Grand Arena started, you can basically take out anyone. He's an amazing leader. You know, Arnold's taking out Darth Revan with Thrawn lead. Get him to go really quick. My Thrawn's at like 330 speed, 145. Get him to be one of your fastest tunes. So if you put him on defense, most people can't get through it because he's so quick. But if you have him on offense, I mean, you can use him either way. Offense, defense, he's going to do very well. All right. Moff Gideon's awesome. I run him with Vader. He takes away 100% turn meter when he's maxed out. You know, he gives Vader extra 50% offense on top of Vader's 50% from Merciless and then 30% from his lead. And so my Vader hits for over 1 million damage. Ooh, Bad Batch. I would think Bad Batch is super viable at your Galactic Power. Definitely work on them. So let's take a look at some squads and maybe see what he's running here. Okay, let's go 5-0 first. Only has one. Let's go Bad Batch. Very nice. You got the Bad Batch. So I have all mine 4 stars, all abilities max, all Zetas. You know me with my Zetas. I'm like Oprah. You get a Zeta, and you get a Zeta, and you get a Zeta. All right. So I know that you're using this team. Let's take a look. Oh, no mods. I would put mods on them. They're really good, especially early on. So I'd recommend getting Echo to go first. He's going to daze, and then Tech is going to stun, and then do your AoEs with Hunter and Wrecker, and that's going to be it. So I would definitely work on this squad for offense. It's going to do very well for you. Bounty Hunters. We know I love Bounty Hunters. So I'm old school. I like Rebels, Empire, Vader, Bounty Hunters. Boba Fett, his execute, I would use him with Vader all the time and just take out squads. They're a good team. IG-88, pretty cool. You know, you need IG-2000 to even get Millennium Falcon, so it's cool that you're working on it. Bane, I said, in your early Galactic Power, I did use him as well. You know, I like his gunslinger. He can double tap. He's got stun. He's a pretty cool little bounty hunter. Okay, Grief Karga is amazing. Definitely works with the bounty hunters. I'd recommend if you're going to build a bounty hunter team, Aura Sing lead. I copied the counter from Arnold. I can trigger the contract in 3 moves, and on the 4th move is Mandalorian Disintegrate. I take out low-level Darth Revan teams. and it's only gear 12. So very, very good team. Okay, let's go. Let's look at clone troopers. Nice. You got that Cody. So I would slide Cody in real slick with the Bad Batch. Exactly what I've done. So it's a very good, viable team. In 3v3, I would think Hunter, Tech, Echo would be amazing. Okay. Let's look at Empire. I love the Empire. Nice. Look at that. All right. So imps, I see you're working on it. I know you got Moff Gideon. You probably get a good imp team. Definitely. You got to put that speed arrow back on Moff Gideon. Get Moff Gideon to go quick. He should be... My Moff Gideon's like 316, 320, something like that speed. I'm thinking about switching mods with my Thrawn to make him go like 350, 360 speed. You know, for him to go out first. If you use him on offense, put him out there first. Take away 100% turn meter and shut the other team down. You practically won. You've got to have good enough hitters around him because he hits like a noodle. He's not doing any damage. It's who you have behind him. I would think Dark Trooper at your Galactic Power would be very viable. Very nice. Okay. Let's keep moving on. Take a look at the Ewoks. I love Ewoks. Okay. So C-3PO is not really needed, you know, after what I found out. Like I say, you're going to get them. You're gonna go back and get them, but you got to get your viable counters first. I'd recommend Chief Chirpa, Elder, Wicket, Logray, and Poplu. Get Poplu to go first. He gets his 25% speed boost from his kit at the start of the battle. First order, very nice. So I don't have any first order. I have Kylo Ren unmasked. That's it. So if you're starting to go for Supreme Leader Kylo Ren, I guess I see it here. Very good job. Definitely stay that course. You know, don't let anyone else pop it up, deter you like Galactic Legend Kenobi. If you're going for Supreme Leader Kylo Ren, go that route. Stay the course. Build your team right here around what you need. You know, you could take out some things with these low-level teams here. You know, they're very viable. So work on this team and then get who I was telling you to get. Take a look at Kylo Ren's mods. Defense, health. I've seen a very thick health. Kylo Ren does very well. Defense does very well too. Okay. Let's take a look at Genosians. Galactic Republic, I think he only has... Oh, very nice, okay. Mace Windu. Oh, I cringe every time I see him. My first 7-star tune. Definitely got to work on Jedi Knight Anakin. So Jedi Knight Anakin is amazing. You know, he's taken out Kylo Ren unmasked teams like butter with Padme. Quick tip, right here on the cross. His cross has to be potency or offense. If you can get his potency above 80% with an offense cross, do that. But if not, it's got to be potency. There are nests that are soloing Padme squads. What you have to check is you check the potency on Anakin. If your nest's tenacity is 100% higher, you can solo. That is ridiculous to me. So keep an eye on for that. Snips is awesome. I think her basic to take away debuff or buffs and she can it can't be evaded. That is super cool. All right, definitely go towards get your Padme Genosians. Okay, they're very good. You got to get Genosian to get Wat Tambor. He's the best plug-and play tune right now. Make sure your guild is, you know, gearing up to, you know, make sure you're taking care of your raids to get who you need. Make sure they're going towards Wat Tambor. If not, you've got to find a different guild. You got to start building up towards that. Okay, let's take a look at... He does have good imps. With Moff Gideon, I know you're using this team. Very good team. Jedi. Okay. Old Ben is amazing. Bastila Shan, we'll talk about Bastila Shan for a little bit. In Grand Arena, she's going to be a really good defense. She's going to hold. I would recommend putting her on the back wall. Set 2 tricky teams up front. Tricky teams means the teams that get underestimated or are strong enough to pull them to use their top 2 good teams. So when they get to the back wall and they see Bastila Shan, they're not going to clear it. Bastila Shan with Old Ben, Snips, or Anakin would be great. I had Bastila Shan with both Kenobis, and people would message you in game, would be all pissed off. Bastila Shan with a tank and an attacker. Maybe Bastila Shan with Old Ben and Ezra would be fantastic on defense. That would be great. or Bastila Shan, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Kanan. You know, do 2 tanks. It's like basically a timeout team. All right. Mandalorian. Mandalorian's awesome. That Disintegrate. Don't get Beskar Mando. Beskar Mando's trash. Okay, Night Sisters is one team I regret not working on. I guess you only have one, but you got to be viable. You know, Night Sisters is not taking out, you know, top teams. Jedi Knight Revan, Padme are. Okay, Rebels, nice. I love Rebels. Command Luke Skywalker is a good tune, but Jedi Knight Revan, Padme, it's where you got to go. All right, you know, let's actually look at some requirements here that I think are definitely super helpful. All right, let's look at Old Republic. I think we already did that. Let's see, Old Republic. Only has Bastila Shan. Okay, so like I said, she's good. Definitely work on her. She's amazing. You've got to get Jolie, you know, Zhao, Mission, T3M4. You know, let us know the direction you're going. Mol Eliza, like I said, what GL. Okay, let's take a look at Padme. We think we looked at Separatists. You need 5 7-star Separatists. Padme is amazing. That's why I went for Gas, because Gas requires some of the same tunes. Gas is awesome. He's taking out all Darth Revans. I would recommend Jedi Knight Revan, Padme, Gas, and then your next tune should be a GL, not Darth Revan or Darth Malak. It should be a GL. Try to get that route. I see that all the time in Division 7, and it dominates. If you had a Darth Revan, Darth Malak, Gas, Fleet, and a GL, you'd be in a different division. Okay, you'd be in Division 6. All right, let's take a look at Darth Revan. You need Bastila Shan, Fallen. Don't have that yet. You need the Old Republic. You don't have much of that. Like I said, you're still early on roster. But like I said, great job so far. You know, you got some viable teams. You know, Boba Fett going to be awesome. He could probably also do some solos in your Grand Arena. You know, you have basically, you could use Vader and Boba Fett to solo if you mod them correctly. You know, you can even probably do a duo of Boba Fett because his lead gives critical damage. You know, maybe him with Cad Bane because he can ability block and then Cad Bane can stun. Pretty cool. All right, I would use your Bad Batch. I would put Bad Batch, maybe save them for offense. You know, use Phoenix for defense. Try to save the Bastila Shan for the back wall, for the bottom back wall. Work on your Vader. I'm telling you, get your Vader to go quick. It's, you know, early galactic power. Get your Vader to go as quick as you can. I would recommend speed mods with a crit chance, just like you do, but do crit damage triangle and potency cross, and you'll do very well. Okay, what else can do very well? Your Moff Gideon squad, I'm sure that does very well. So your Moff Gideon squad, your Bad Batch, your Vader, your Boba Fett, your Phoenix, you got some good squads. So very well prepared. Good job so far. All right. So I hope this review was helpful. We're trying to help everyone dominate in Grand Arena. So of course, Mol Eliza, if you have any questions, you need help with anything, you know, if you comment below, I've got some good people who will answer even before I can. So I hope this was enjoyable. I hope this was helpful. And I've got more roster reviews to come. If you want a roster review, definitely just comment below. I'll help out whenever I can. And until next time, guys, Darth Kimchi signing out.